Today, I'm walking you through one of my favorite neighborhoods, a Tampa classic gem. And I might be a little biased because I grew up in this neighborhood and I still live here. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of Carrollwood. If we haven't met yet, I'm Janina, your Tampa real estate bestie. So grab your cafecito and let's get into it. Carrollwood is one of those neighborhoods that just feels like home. The streets are lined with big, beautiful oak trees. It's quiet, and it's a place where neighbors actually know your name. I consider Carrollwood the heart of Tampa. It's like its own little town, and I call it the heart of Tampa because it's literally central to everything. Downtown Tampa is about a 25-minute drive, depending on traffic. The airport is about a 15 to 20-minute drive, again, depending on your flight. If you're leaving at 5, 6 in the morning, you're beating all the traffic. If you're heading into the rush hour traffic, it might be closer to 20, 25 minutes. Now, the beaches really depends on the season. If you're going during the weekend, the week, the summer, not the summer. So your drive can be anywhere to 45 to 55 minutes. I would say an hour at most, but the drive is so worth it. And tucked right inside of Carrollwood is my favorite hidden gem, where I call home, Carrollwood Village. It's a perfect mix of old school charm with little hidden spots that make living here so much fun. Now, let's talk about some of the local hotspots here. And I have to keep calling them hidden gems because they really don't get the love that they deserve. Now, let's start with a good café con leche. While there are so many places in Tampa that you can get a good café con leche, if we're talking Carrollwood, you're going to want to check out one of my favorite spots, Café Caribe. And you can also try their Cuban sandwiches and their medianoches that are really good. And depending on what time you're going, there may or may not be a wait. It's a cute little diner, nothing fancy. You can go super casual, and they're usually pretty busy around 9 a.m., even during the week, before 9 a.m. too. So just make sure you plan accordingly, but definitely check out the Café con Leche. And if Café con Leche is not your vibe and you're in the mood for something a little more simple, you're going to want to check out a local mom and pop here in Carrollwood Village, New York bagel shop. I have to tell you, not only do you feel like Cheers, the old school show where everyone knows your name, the owner even greets you. He's usually up at the front working, talking with everyone. They're very welcoming. And the bagels are very delicious and very inexpensive. So if you're looking for a local mom and pop shop and want something quick and easy, New York Bagel Shop in Carrollwood Village is your spot. Now, if you need some good date night spots or just a place to hang out with your girls, Carrollwood has plenty of hidden gems. And
yes, I said hidden gems again.
I can do a whole separate video on some of Carrollwood's Tampa date night spots, girls hangout spots if you want, because there really are so many. But today I'm going to share just a few of my go-tos. First up is Michael's Grill. They've been around for as long as I can remember. The atmosphere is chill and cozy and feels like you're eating dinner with your family. The menu is a traditional American with some pastas, some Italian mix, and the wine menu is not super extensive, but they're right next to the Tampa Wine Room. Shout out to them. And you can order wine from there, and it works out really great. And on Fridays, they have a live band or live music, so it's always fun to go on Friday nights, whether it's for a date night or with your girls or just want to hang out with family. Next up on my list, and I couldn't pick just one, so these are going to be together, and I'll explain why in a second. But one of my favorite go-to date night spots is Terra Sur. Terra Sur has been around for the last 20-ish years, so I've been going there since they opened. They're family owned. The vibe is romantic, it's cozy, and they have a pretty extensive wine list and cocktails. If I had to recommend one dish, you're going to want to try the lomo saltado. You won't be disappointed. Coming in at a close second, and they're right next to Terra Sur, and they're owned by the same owners, and they've been around for about 13 years, is Cepas. Cepas is a Spanish Peruvian infusion tapas bar, so the portions are smaller, but it's a fun, cozy, romantic vibe, but it's a little busier. So you can definitely do your girls' night or just have a date night. I mean, it's just a fun place to go to. It is a smaller restaurant, so they tend to get a lot busier. And if you're there after 5, expect to wait for a table on the weekends. But the tables move pretty fast. It's a fun environment. And if you don't want to wait, you can always have a seat at the bar. Now, moving on to my favorite local park. And if you haven't already seen it, I did a whole video on it. I'll link it down below, so please go check it out. Is Carrollwood Village Park. Carrollwood Village Park was established, I want to say, in 2018, October. I love it so much for so many reasons. I'll keep it short here since I did a video on it already, but it's my favorite place to go and run in the cooler months because we're Florida and we're hot in the summer. So after October, November, it's a fun place and it's family friendly and it's busy enough to where you feel safe. There's other people there, but it's not super busy where it feels overcrowded. So definitely you're going to want to check out Carrollwood Village Park. On the second Saturday of every month, there is a Carrollwood Marketplace where small business owners set up shop, and you can find anything from homemade candles to teas, food, different types of products that small business owners set up, and you can meet the community. That happens every second Saturday of the month at the Carrollwood Cultural Center. Speaking of the Carrollwood Cultural Center, they also host different activities like art shows, concerts. So there's always something going on within the community in Carrollwood. And I can't talk about Carrollwood without talking about the homes. One of the reasons I fell in love with Carrollwood and stayed are the homes. They have their own personality and they're not cookie cutter. Certain neighborhoods have their own personalities, but when you're driving through the neighborhoods and the different areas, they all have their own little style and vibe. So whether you're looking for a two-story ranch style house, condo living, a townhome, or a pool home with a big backyard, Carrollwood has a little bit of everything for everyone. And that's what makes it so special. So whether you're looking for the best cafecito, or a fun date night spot, or a girls' night, or a family-friendly park, or a neighborhood that just feels like home, Carrollwood might be your next home. And if you want to see more of Tampa, or even call it home one day, send me a message at gslstampa@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at gslstampa. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments any other neighborhoods or topics you want me to cover. And maybe I'll see you around in the neighborhood. Until next time, bye!